Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Adrodals Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Astron Rex, a Tier 8 American autoloading premium medium tank. A vehicle that is really weird to play, but an interesting and fun tank altogether. In today's video, I figured I'd review it because A, it's a tank you don't really see at all in the matchmaker, and B, it is available in the Astron Rex draw. Now, when it comes to these draws, are they good? Are they bad? If you want my honest opinion, they're pretty mediocre. The chance of you getting an Astron Rex is about nothing. I mean, we can see the chance here. The Astron Rex is a 0.08% drop. But if you play once, now the drop is going to become better. So instead of a 0.08% drop chance, now if I go back, it is a 0.09. And even though that doesn't seem like it's gone up a lot, if I do another spin and I get the avatar and I claim the avatar, now if I go back to the drop, it's going to go up again. Every single one of these you get rid of is going to increase the drop chance of the Astron. So I got the 50,000 credits, and now the Astron goes to 0.25%. The more you do this, I'll do one last draw, but the more you do this, the higher chance of getting the Astron is. Overall, the chance of you actually getting the vehicle is really going to come down to like the last two draws, which is going to get fairly expensive. I would probably say you're going to have about 15 to 20,000 gold in your account to get the Astron Rex. Is it worth that amount of gold? No, not really. I mean, it's a fun tank, it's a unique tank, but no tier 8 is really worth its weight in gold unless you're talking about ones that are really just suited for fun and nothing really else. Like, for example, the Caliban is a tank that two of my friends really wish they got their hands on, and they're quite disappointed they haven't. Because of that, they would have spent 20,000 gold on the Caliban. However, a vehicle like the Astron Rex is not fun enough to really fit that category in my opinion, but it's a pretty unique vehicle. So it features a 3-shell gun with, I think, 290 alpha or something around that category. It's got a fairly long interclip, but it does have a good gun overall. It's also got some very troll armor. You can see it's got like a bug-shaped hull and turret, which allows it to be a very small and low-down vehicle when using it in cover. So here we go. We're just about to get our clip loaded. Not really sure why the Dracula went that way, but let's see. We got the 1390. There's one shell into his vehicle. Do have that M4FL10 up top, and we managed to bounce the M4FL10. I'm a bit surprised, to be completely honest. We do have the Yo in the back, and whew. Alright, well, let's just see if I can get a slap into the 1390, which we are able to for 340. And now we're going to back on up. The Caliban is not spotted as of now, which is by far the deadliest tank on their team. So I'm not going to try and fight the Caliban. I'm going to stay at least a little bit in cover. I'm going to head over this way. We've got the Yo crossing, and we did get shot by the Brask once, but nothing I should really have to worry about all too much. The problem right now is the majority of my team went towards the other side of the map, which is not great overall, if I'm going to be completely honest. Oh boy, that shell just dunked right into the ground, but we were able to get one penetrating shell into the Action 10. Now, the good news is that there's no tank destroyers, so I should just be able to make my way right over here. I don't think we're going to win this. This definitely looks like a loss to me, but at least I can use my mobility and get out of the current situation I'm stuck in, and hopefully get like a shell or two into the Action 10. Finish that player off. Let's put on my clip reload again. We've only dealt about maybe 1,000 damage at this point. Yeah, 916, but that does make sense. You're really not going to get a redonkulous amount of damage out, especially when your team falls apart this fast. So let me make my way back here. It looks like we have... Oh, our AFK player came back. How fun. But we do have a Caliban off to the side. There's one shell into the Caliban. An incredibly low roll, by the way. 219. Wow. These are all low rolls from my gun. But the good news is I can just reload and do it again. So we're going to be able to get another 600 to 900 damage out if I just reload my clip here. Only 10 more seconds. This is where obviously being an autoloader does have its advantages, because you don't really need to worry all too much about anything rushing you when you've got a clip like this. So 2 more seconds left. We'll have our gun ready, and let's see. There's the M4FL10. Long live the FL10. We cannot get a shell into the Caliban. Might be able to get a shell into the Barask, but maybe not. There's the Caliban. Ooh, okay, I will take that. That's another nice slapperoonie into his vehicle. Now we're going to drive away. Now, the WZ is not really covering me. I'm going to go this way. We've got 10 more seconds left before we get our clip loaded, so let's keep going over here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And let's see if we can bait a shell. Well, we weren't really able to bait one, but I'm just going to lock him down here. There you go. There's one shell into the Batchat Barask, 2 shells into the Boss Shotgun Barask, and 3 shells, and that's a pretty nice slap as well, a 352 damage high explosive shell. Now, the good news is the Emil is also coming over here to help me out a bit, so I actually do have some support, and the Barask will not be able to one-shot me, so I've just got to chill here for now. And let's see if I can reload. Oh boy. Alright, so the Barask is going to finish off my teammate. In this situation now, I'm just going to go for 1 shell into the M41D, and let's go for a 2nd shell. Oh wait, that's right, we have a 3 shell clip. Alright, well, let's get the 3rd shell out as well. We're not going to live, but we were able to get out a pretty solid chunk of damage, if I'm going to be completely honest. Come on. Oh boy, oh boy. And I'm gonna, come on. Come on, I'm gonna try and bait a shell from him here. I'm gonna pretend like I have a shell. Yes! Oh, he actually fell for it. Oh, come on, reload, 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 and I'm gonna go for it, because I'm stinky! Yes! Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, the good news is I only need 1 shell to finish off either of these players, so hopefully I can sit, like, right around here. Where's the base we have? We have base A. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get right into this back corner overlooking base A, and it's very, very possible I could actually win this battle. I'm gonna chill all the way back here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There's the O, and let's see if I can get a shell into the O. Oh, 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 no, I don't out-reload his clip. I don't out-reload his clip. Come on, 995. 1,000! I don't care. We won! Suck it, yo! Oh, there you go. There's a victory, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, sometimes even the greatest defeats can be turned into a victory, and a 4,225 damage victory at that, pulling out an ace, a high caliber, and a pretty solid game for the Astron Rex. 244,000 credits and 10,000 experience. This is why the Astron is a fun, fantastic vehicle. The clipping potential is really solid. The gun is pretty nice. It's got good pen, 194, 252, and I was right, 290 damage per shot. For some reason, when I was shooting at that M41D, I forgot I had a 3rd shell, and if I had realized I had a 3rd shell, I probably would have been able to get it out a little bit sooner. But even then, that Barask on the enemy team through that battle, the Barask could have killed me, which would have been the smart decision. But the Baraska left me to deal with the M41D. The M41D did not know that I was on a clip reload, although that player should have, and because of that, I was actually able to come out with a victory when really I should not have been able to. So here we are, 2nd battle, and another pretty decent match. So what do we have? An AMX Defender, an STG, a Comet, and an M41D up against us. Okay, that's a pretty decent chunk of vehicles. Now, the only one that I'm really going to have to worry about when it comes to armor is the STG, but the STG doesn't really have a lot of gun depression, so I do have 8 degrees. I'm American after all, so you always got to have that gun depression. We're going to chill back here for now. We got the Comet, we got the AMX Defender. That's why I didn't really want to push up. I don't have a lot of support here, so it's usually smart to stay in cover, at least in the early stages of a battle while you're waiting. Could have shot at the guy's hatch, but I don't really think it's worth it. The Pantera was able to get a pretty nice clip. Oh, come on, gun. All right, well, unfortunately, we did get detected from that, which means we're not able to get out that shell, at least. But if this Comet keeps backing up, maybe, just maybe. Hoo-ah! No, never mind. Gotta be real, this gun is not liking me as of right now. Well, we do got the IS-2 off to the side, so at least we got 1 shell out. Ooh boy. This is where the Astron's gun does feel a bit loopy sometimes, though. Like, its accuracy is not bad, but it's not good either. So, like, in that situation, we definitely watched my gun kind of miss some easy shells. We've got a little bit of a reload here, 4 more seconds to go, and I'm gonna be honest, these guys down here are not having a lot of fun. AMX Defender just got absolutely bonked. We were able to get 1 shell in ourselves, and he is dead. The heavy is dead. Alright, well, we got the STG over here, who's going to push on my IS-2. The STG is probably going to get the shell out, which he did, which means I can get one very easy shell into the STG, and, well, you can see the intraclip is very long, but even with a long intraclip, doesn't really matter, because I was still able to get out the shell, so, still a pretty solid result so far. Hopefully that WZ is able to finish off that Comet, but even if he's not, I'm really just hoping the WZ doesn't bleed his health, because I'm going to be getting behind these players over here, and I'm going to try and get some juicy, juicy chunks of damage out. So we got the Comet off to the side, and there you go, long live the Comet. Now we got the Semovente off to the side. There's one shell into the Semovente, and, well, I can't really pen him anywhere, but that's completely fine. The Semovente goes like 2 miles per hour, so all I need to do is drive away, which is exactly what I'm going to do here, allowing my team to have the opportunity to deal with the Mill 1. So I'm just going to leave. Goodbye, Mr. Semovente. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come all the way down here, and what I'm going to hope is the Semovente... Oh, never mind. I was going to chase, but with the Mill going that way... No, you know what? This still might be a good idea. Let's get one shell into him here, and he misses. All right, and let's go for a second shell. And let's go for a third shell. Ah, we weren't able to penetrate the third shell. And unfortunately, our IS-2 did get ammo-racked, which is not good news, especially because my WZ-112-2 is putting himself in an absolutely terrible, terrible situation. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drive straight through. I'm going to go all the way over here. All our WZ needs to do is get out, which he was able to. Did not bleed a lot of health. So what I'm going to hope right now is I can just get behind the Semovente. I have enough health to deal with the Emil 1 if I can, and I would expect this to be a decently easy victory. So let's keep on going. I'm hoping the SMV is not smart enough, but he was smart enough to predict my movements. The problem for the SMV is that I am a medium after all, and he's put himself in a rather precarious situation where I can kind of aim down on his roof, which, if you didn't know, you can penetrate the roof of the SMV from this angle, but even better yet, I shouldn't need to shoot him in the roof. I should just be able to tap... Okay, well, I was going to say tap him in the lower plate, but once again, that is a pretty stupid vehicle. Not as stupid as my WZ. That guy just single-handedly may have lost us the game, but I gotta reload right now. The best decision I can make in this situation here is to just YOLO it, really, is the best idea I can come up with. I'm just gonna get to the side of the SMV, which we did, and there you go, get one shell into you. I know the Emil does not have a full clip, and if he does, yeah, I did not think the Emil had a full clip. So we're able to get 2 shells into his vehicle right there, and now all I need to do is use my superior mobility and leave. Now, the problem is, right now, it's going to take the Emil the same amount of damage and shells to kill me as it's going to take to kill him. So that is going to be a bit of a tricky situation to deal with here. But I feel like I can outsmart this Emil. The problem is I've got a long, long intraclip, which is not going to help me out at all. So I do have to be cautious about that. Come on, Emil, where'd you go? Hello? Don't see him here, don't see him here. Okay, well, let's go over this way then, and let's see if we can find the Emil. Come on. Where are you hiding? Maybe the Emil went down here. That would have been a weird spot to go. I think, honestly, the Emil was somehow around this building over here. I really feel like that's the only spot the Emil could have gone that I might not have spotted, is he got around this building and he's going towards, like, base D as we're speaking. I really think that's really the only idea he would go to. So, yeah, let's go see. Yep, there he is. I was right. I don't want to be shot by him, so... okay. Wow. That was incredible. Yeah, wow, I cannot believe the game just did that to me. Okay, well, I'm going to pretend like I'm going that way, and then cut low this way. I don't know how I'm going to beat him anymore. He just literally hit me full snap on the move, which was pretty dang stupid, if you want my opinion. There you go. There's one shell into the Emil. Okay, this is a pretty close situation at this point. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Come on. Come on, Mr. Emil. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'm going to back up again. I'm going to try to double juke him here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the other way once again. I'm not sure if he's going to be smart enough to figure this out, but that's my idea. So I'm going to go this way once again. We're going to load in a premium shell because it shouldn't matter all too much. And now we're going to speed along over here. And yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, the Astron is not a bad vehicle. We got really unlucky that Emil hit that really stupid shell on us on the move. He instantly snapped that too. The Emil is by far one of the least accurate tier 8 heavies, and the fact that he did that was stupid. So I'm happy we were able to come out with a victory here. We did another 3,400 damage battle, another mastery, and a pretty solid game for the Astron Rex. Let me be honest, this is not an overpowered tank. If the gameplay I just showed you made you think it was overpowered, you are very mistaken. This is quite an average vehicle. Overall, my statistics in it are probably quite average. Yeah, 67% with about 2,300, which is not great for me. For example, my Mil 1951, or even my Lance and C, I'm going 80% with 2,700 in. So it's a good tank. There's nothing wrong with it. It's pretty well balanced, and because of that, I find it fun. But it's a unique vehicle. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the Astron Rex. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.